it's a cold day, or simply if your muscles are cold, be gentle with yourself, and we'll start slowly. You don't want to shock the body into warming up. Even if you feel you're in great shape, you still stiffen up when we're not used to a certain amount of cold weather or cold seeping into our body. So today we're going to start on our backs. You're going to put your left hand on the chest and the right hand over the belly. The initial 2 breaths we're taking are going to be abdominal breaths. So as I count to 8, you'll feel only the belly rising up, and then I'm going to count to 10, and you'll feel it going down. We'll do that twice. Then breath number 3, as I count, you'll feel your belly rising for 4. I'm sorry, we're going to go to 8 for each breath. Your belly rising for 4, and then you're going to increase the breath, and you'll feel a little bit in the chest. So you're using your entire thorax here, your entire front, all of your lungs, your belly and the lungs. You'll feel it rise and fall. So find a comfortable, relaxed position. Feet should be relaxed. Left hand on the chest, right hand on the belly. You can close the eyes. There's not much to look at. It's all being felt. And so inhale through the nose, feeling your stomach rise. 1, 2, fill the belly with air. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it starts to sink down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My count doesn't fit the body. Change the count to fit yourself. Let's do one word with just the belly rising, so the air comes in as you swell up your stomach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the starts to flatten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Before we start the next breath, what that does, it's abdominal breathing, like you'll see a baby do. They breathe just with, with their stomachs rising and falling. And it also helps us strengthen the diaphragm. It's the muscle right up here. But now we're going to go beyond the belly, up into the top, over that diaphragm. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now start to feel the chest rise. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 4 for the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 for the chest. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of it starts to leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just take an inhale and an exhale. Let's pull the right knee up to the chest. And then take it to the underarm, right underarm, just out to the side, starting to open up the hip a little bit. Bring it back to the chest and take it down. Same thing with the left, pulling it up, out to the underarm, and set it down. Flex your feet and point and flex, point, flex, open them to the side, pinky toes out to the sides and around and up. Then we'll go the opposite direction with the ankles. So point big toe towards the floor and start to open up the feet, pinky toe touches, and bring your feet back, standing them up. Pull both knees into the chest, flattening out the spine. And just take a moment to enjoy the totally flat spine, no space under, everything resting. evenly on the back. Hold on to your knees and let's stir them like soup, opening up the hips. Just the hip joints get a little creaky in the cold. So go around a few times, outside and in. And then when you tie that, start to go forward and out and in the opposite direction. Put both feet down, close as you can, up towards the hips, and we're going to go into bridge, moving the right arm up only. So we'll inhale, lift the hips, and then exhale that right hand down. Same thing with the left. Inhale the left arm up and over. Exhale it down. And when you lift up, try and tighten the buttocks and tighten underneath the thighs. Let's go once more. Inhaling up, right arm. You can press down with your left if you want. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. For symmetry, we'll now lift both arms. Inhale up, backs of the hands to the floor behind you. Tighten, lift higher, and exhale down. Once again, pull the knees into the chest. Happy baby. Hands inside or out. Rock a little bit side to side. And then bring the soles of the feet together and let them down. Keeping your heels together, straighten the legs down, and then pull the legs up. Once more, you'll start to feel it in the hip flexors. So go easy and always keep your hands there if there's any discomfort. So pressing down and pull up. Goalpost arms, elbows on line with the shoulders, and then bring your elbows together. Should be right about at your chin here. And open them out and bring them back in. Open them out and flip the hands down. And then bring them up and take your left leg over the right, keeping your shoulders still on the mat. Open up and bring your right over to your left. Again, open, left over right. Open, right over left. And open. This time, as you bring your left over your right, come onto your right hip. Both hands are together. And we'll take the top arm, the left arm, just straight overhead. We're working on the shoulders here and bring it back. Try and keep it on the ground. I have some stuff here, that's why I lifted it. This time, let's try and go a little further. So take it up to the head. Open yourself up, bring it out to the side. It's a huge shoulder rotation, so it may not go there at first. Come on back and land. Once more. Onto the ground, rotate it around. Come onto your back, open up. And let's come back around. And take the arm across the body. So you're open. Bring the knees up. Open them out. Right one comes over the left. Right arm comes over the left. Take the right arm just over the hip. This may be what you'll do each time, depending on how open your shoulder is right at this moment in time. And then bring it back. Next time, do either the same or take it over the head, opening up the upper back while keeping the knees to the side and bringing it over. And then keeping it on the ground, rotating back. Once more. Taking it around, out to the side, and bringing it back. And then open up those arms and open the right thigh and go back where you began, goalpost arms. Bring the knees up, straighten them up to the sky, flexing the feet, letting the blood go in the opposite direction. So we're taking the blood all the way down now to the heart, probably opposite of how you've been sitting or standing all day. So sometimes at home you could just lie with your feet, your legs up against the wall like this, maybe while watching TV or while reading. And it's actually good for the legs, good for the veins, if you have any varicosities as well. Meanwhile, we'll let the left leg come down and we'll bend that right ankle over the knee for the sciatic stretch. Reaching in and pulling it all into your chest. Let one knee cross over the other. Take the legs out. This is like eagle legs. You can double wrap if you want, or just stay single wrapped. And then pull the knees toward your chest and tap down. Bringing them in, just starting to wake up the belly a little more. We'll do 3 more of these. And straighten out your left leg. Bring that ankle again above the knee, figure 4 here, and let the leg slowly come down to the ground. Step right where you were, above the knee. Left hand comes to the outside as you come over from knee drop, stretching and opening all the way out there. Reach that right arm out and maybe glance over to it if that's okay for your neck. Otherwise, just stay straight ahead. Coming back, stretching out both legs. Taking your left leg straight, flexing the foot, bend the right, and step across. Some people don't feel ready to lift it up or have an injury. You can keep yourself in this position. For those who otherwise can, reach underneath and pull it in as close as possible, meaning as close as comfortable for your body. Then we'll start to let one knee come over the other, bring out the feet. Single or double wrap. Pull them into the chest and take them down. 4 more times. In and out. You just naturally contract as you bring them in. And 2 and 1. Straighten out the right leg. Left ankle is above the knee as you bring it all the way down. Step on the thigh above the knee. Right hand to the outside and over we go to the right. Turn your head looking to the left. And then roll back onto your back. Straighten out the legs, point the toes, arms overhead. Lengthen the body. Remember this length as you later stand. You want to incorporate all the length you can get. Pull in if you can. Roll up to a seated position. Seating. Your folded legs. Inhale. This is the posture. This is that pose. You inhale, lifting your space, touching your fingers up. That's a connection that the brain feels, matching both sides of the body, and then press tightly, exhaling down. Once again, inhale up. Head goes back. Look at your thumbs and exhale, let them follow. Chin to chest, all the way down. Inhale, up to twist to the right. Left hand down, right hand behind. Take that right arm up, bring it over to the chest, and continue to turn to the right. So help yourself twisting to the right here. And then release. Inhaling up, exhale to the left, over the left shoulder. And then pick up that left arm, take it across, and continue to turn. Give a little adjustment to yourself, bringing that right shoulder totally sideways, parallel to the side of your mat as you look over again your left shoulder. And then come front. We'll take the spine in another direction by just bringing that left arm over the head and let it rest there. Just that motion is helping open up here. Right hand's on the ground. Walk it over as far as you can. Maybe stay there, or maybe reach over towards the ground. And then lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm comes over the head. Walk the left arm up. Feel the opening in the side of the chest, and maybe reach up and go further if you want. And open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Grow tall. Walk your hands front, lengthening the back. Remember, don't think about going down because you'll tend to round. Think about going out so that you could stretch your back coming out. And then come back. Let's do the cellular breath. So switch legs, inside leg out. And I'm just going to briefly review the 3 locks. So after we get our breath in, that long breath we hold, we take our chin to our chest. First lock. Second lock is the belly lock, the abdominal lock. You're going to pull your navel in, like tight pants pull in, but that's not the lock. Once it's in, you have a lift, like a like an ice cream scooper, bringing it in and up. And you will feel a little tightening here, depending how much. You can maybe feel tightening all the way to the side. In yoga, this whole area is the core, not just here. So that's the second lock. The third lock is the pelvic lock. And so what you're doing is first clenching the little butt cheeks, and then at the same time, you're closing those Kegel muscles. Those are the muscles that when you start to void, when you start to pee, you stop it. So you've got those two things going. That's the third lock. You engage all those locks, holding the breath so it fades all of the organs. Let's try it. Inhale the arms up, inhale up. And then exhale, bringing them back just to stretch out those biceps. And then inhale up. This is the long breath. Take a long breath in, holding it. Bring the arms out. Lock it in with the chin. Thumbs down. Take the arms around behind your back. Pull back. This opens up the chest. Pull the belly button in and up. Second lock. Start to come forward. Start engaging the pelvic lock as you bring your head down. Maybe you can still hold your breath longer, maybe not. But eventually you let a little sip out and you visualize it, because energy goes where tension goes. So if our mind goes to the base, that's where that energy is letting out some at the base, and let out a little more, let out a little more and more till all that air is out. And then bring your shoulders up and take them down. Once more, inhale up and exhale down. Hands on the shoulders, let's loop them around. And then go the other way, looping them around. Nice. And we'll come up onto all fours. Still using a pillow for my knee. So there's that. Otherwise, you can do both knees on your mat, or you've got a rug, whatever. Make yourself comfortable. We won't be here forever. So you're on your knees, you're on all fours. And watch your wrists as well. Spread out the fingers, very important. That way you take a little pressure off of those delicate wrist bones, and you're putting some pressure on your finger pads as well. So make sure the shoulders come forward over the wrists. You're not pressed back. And we'll let the belly drop. This is the arch in the back. And inhale up. Press down to exhale, curl in your spine. And then inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, last one. Only go as deep or as high as your back likes. Inhale and exhale. Let's take the right wrist around for a stretch. Left. Flip the hand, make sure the thumb, fire finger goes down. Flip the other one. And then bring your right foot forward. Let's hook our thumbs and inhale up. And exhale, open to the side. Repeating that. Inhale up, fingers touch. Exhale, open. Inhale up, sweep over your front leg. Exhale. Curl your toes under now if they're not already. Inhale up. Exhale, come down. Into the lunge. Right leg lifts up to three-legged dog. Pick it up, try not to scrape on the mat. Inhale, lifting it up. Three-legged dog. Once here, take your ankle around one direction and then the other. Bend the knee, step back, and bring the left knee down and the right knee down to do the other side. Left knee. Let me get a little further back so you can see me. Maybe better. Left knee, hook, Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale up. And exhale down. Come to the lunge. Left leg comes up. Ankle around. Both directions. This time, just bring that leg straight down so you're in downward facing dog, pressing away from your hands, letting your head drop. And then come up onto the balls of your feet and take the heels to the right. Press back. Up on the balls of the feet, heels to the left. Press it back. Walk your hands back towards your legs. Hang down. And then come up to a flat back and inhale yourself up. And exhale down. Bringing yours up. Inhale up. A little bit of a back bend here. And halfway. Swan. And come back up. Rock back and forth. Heel, toe, heel. We'll come into stork. Inhale up. Lift the knee. And hold it for a breath or two. Putting it down. Every time we balance, find a drishti, a focal point that you can stare at, clears the mind, and allows the body to totally balance. One of the effects of balancing is a nice cleansing of the mind. All you're doing is focusing totally into mind and body. So let's try the left. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, pick up the knee. Setting it down. We're going to take the leg out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, take it out to the side. Flex the foot here. One more breath. And then you just step it down. So toes point to the right. Bringing your arms up. Let's come over to the right. And then back. Over to the left. And back. Up onto the ball of the foot. Press down. Straighten. And stretch out those toes. Take the heel up. And straighten. Bring it back in. Left one. Inhale. Exhale, take the leg up. And hold for 2-3 breaths. And set it down. Arms are up. Press in with your hips so there's no cramping as you come over to the left. And up. And to the right. Up. Onto the ball of the foot. And press it. Take it down. And press it. And down. And bring it in. Let's step forward into warrior one. Right foot front, left foot back. Bring the arms up. Take the right arm back and the left arm around to your waist or to connect. So you're like this or like that. then when you're ready, you're going to slowly turn the foot as you lift up to warrior three. Once again, holding it for your 2-3 breaths. Bringing it down, releasing the arms. Inhale and exhale. Left foot forward. We're working on, you can see we've opened the hips in all the directions, lying down, standing up, as well as strengthening. So the left foot is forward. And then with the hips come the shoulders. We hold tension, stress in the shoulders, in the hips, in the jaw. From there, of course, it goes into the mind, the fingers, the hands, cramping, the stomach. So left arm up and back. Right arm either connects or comes to the waist. And take a breath here, adjusting your body to be nice and open here. And then slowly emerge, pressing up to your warrior three. Remember, the back goes down as the leg goes up. The higher the leg, the lower the back. And then when you're ready, release it down, side to side. Warrior two. Here we are. Warrior two, the hips are front, the knee goes to the side. And inhale, touch. Exhale down. Inhale, touch. Exhale down. We're going to take eagle arms. Right arm forward, left underneath, back to back, palms, can you see, or palms there. And then stretch yourself up, pulling them up, and taking them down. Once more. Inhale up, exhale down, come to side. And then bring yourself up and release. Second side. Left foot front, right foot back. You're facing sideways. And inhale up, fingers touch. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm forward, right underneath. Eagle arms. And I'm rising up, bringing the arms up, elbows go as high as they can, maybe into your eyes, and down. And inhale, and exhale, and then bending sideways to side angle. Coming back up and releasing. Just take your body side to side. We're going to come down onto the ground by going into downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Step back. Push away from your hands, downward facing dog. Roll forward and bring the knees down. Uncurl the toes. Walk your hands forward as far as you can to try and bring your chest down to the ground. Puppy here. From there, roll forward, coming all the way down onto your stomach. And with any luck, you ended up with your elbows under the shoulders for Sphinx pose right down here. Try not to collapse all the way with just the head up, but try and make it active, maybe even cupcake fingers. So let's hold space under our hands and start to pull our chest up. And then turn your head to the right and bend up the left. Oops. I'm getting an extra massage here. And take your leg down. Head to the left, bend up the right. Take the head down, take it back. Bringing your hands down by your hips, we're going to press down to bring ourselves up to high cobra. Stretching out the spine, roll onto your right hip, onto your left. Press your hips back to the heels. We'll give a roll, rounding out and coming forward into baby cobra. So that means the elbows are back. Push back and the head is up. Once again, pressing back and rolling forward. Coming all the way down. Take your arms way out to the sides and up. 160 degrees or something. I need to review my degrees here. So take them out. If you want as well, you can take the feet out or leave them straight. Try and come on your finger pads and press up. And release once more. Pressing up. And release. Crisscross the legs. Press yourself back up to all fours. Final back bend before Shavasana. Hands on the back. Just take your elbows back and press forward. Relief through the spine. And bring yourself back down, coming onto your back, ready for Shavasana, the final pose. Allowing your body and breath and mind to assimilate everything that you've done. Lying flat, knees up or down. You can put a pillow under your knees. That helps too for your back. And now there's nothing left to do but breathe in and breathe out. As you continue to lie in your Shavasana, taking these breaths, remember, part of what we do in yoga is training the mind to be stronger than the emotions. So the mind is controlling the breath is controlling the mind, not all of your emotions, not just for these few minutes in Shavasana. Once we allow our emotions to overtake our mind, we start losing our self, our sense of self. So that is partly why Shavasana and some of the breath work in yoga is so important, that you're able to connect, breathing in and breathing out. And taking that breath in, that long breath in, and the longer breath out, before making a final thought, a final statement, making something that later you're like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? What did I mean? Take that breath in, and then let it out. Before you come out of Shavasana, just crunch the toes and release. Make a little fist with your toes and release. Same thing, make a fist with your hands and release. And a fist and release. Squint, crunch your eyeballs. Tense your jaw and then release. Start to bring the knees up. And turn to the right side if that feels okay. And just for a moment, lie here. Until you're ready. Left hand down. Stretching out, bringing yourself up, up, up. Back into your seated position. Hands in front. And press those wrists to the right. Turn to the left. Bring them back. Press to the left. Turn to the right. Bring them up to your brow. A little pressure here to help you see things as they are. Not as we fear them to be, hope them to be. Even as we want them to be. And take your hands down. Take them to your lips, helping you to say kind words. And take your hands into your own self. Know the importance of caring for yourself, appreciating yourself, and thanking yourself for taking this brief time to practice, to release, and to strengthen. From the divine in me to the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you. As always, let me know if there's anything that you would like or any questions that you have. Stay well.